I thought of giving a short top-down analysis how I do my level markings and all. So this is Afsal from Hedge Wealth. So let's begin. So these are the few stock which I have picked it for tomorrow. So these are like the picks are based upon the short build-ups and long build-up for the very next day, and I found out some trending stock which can be used for tomorrow. So that's how I picked the stocks. So let's get started. First of all, until UBL, I'm planning for a long build-up. I have selected these stocks based on a long build-up, and the stocks from UBL and all, I have just below the UBL. I have planned it for a short. So the first of all, the first thing will be the based on 100 EMA. I'm taking Bosch Limited. So Bosch Limited is having a long build up and it is trading above the 100 EMA. So first of all, I just go to the daily time frame. Then just mark my level of resistance and the support level. So this is how we mark it. It's the level of resistance. Then I mark my level of support, which is the day slow. But on before the day is low, this is the level which is getting mostly rejected. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So 9 10. So now small window time frame getting like 8 times rejection, so that is a pretty good level. So the next one will be, just took this out. So tomorrow my view will be the closing price is 14,780. So tomorrow my view will be, if it breaks the day side, I'm going to look for a long position. If I'm looking for a long position, I need a target. So the target would be this level. Why? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is having a pretty good rejection levels. Now I'll be looking at the spread between the level of resistance to the target. So 1.1%. So it is pretty decent profit. So that can give you a move in one shot. 1% is easy. So let's say that if it breaks this level, I just want to make more profit. So I look for the next level. So next level will be based on the maximum number of touches. So this level, but again this level I'll be considering it, but this is kind of this level. So 1 2 3 4, the body. So yeah, 4 to 5 times almost it is getting rejected. Still I'll be checking the spread between this point to this point, 0.8%. Okay, fine. Now I'll have a stop at this point as well, because this days I may have a rejection, right? So I'm just taking this one also, kind of a swing high model. I'm just marking it. So you guys can go to any of the time frame. Okay, it is not particularly that one day time frame you have to look at. So these are just the levels which I'm marking it. So if it breaks, I'm expecting a halt at this point. But if it doesn't give me any kind of halt, I'll just avoid these levels. So now I have switched to 1 hour time frame. So on 1 hour time frame, so what is the spread between the days high and days low? So it is 3%. So what happens if it open in between these levels? So still I have to find some trades, right? So 1530, fine. Okay, this is a good level. See, I'll take this as a good level. Now let's see what pattern it's trading. So it's clearly on an ascending triangle pattern. See, it is getting rejected. Same pattern, moving up, making a halt, moving up, consolidating, making a flag pattern, moving up, again it is retesting. So this is the plan for tomorrow. If it breaks down, still I'll watch it. It all depends on the volume, how the market moves. So that's it for Bosch Limited. I'm having a bullish outlook, right? Still I keep a level at this point as well. because the price got rejected at this point. 2.1%. So this level, it's not gonna give any kind of testing at this point, but still I'm just keeping it as a backup, because the market is at this point, right? So coming all the way down, it has to gap down really bad. So I don't think so the gap down will happen that much bad. So yeah, so this will be it on Bosch Limited. Now let me move on to the next one. So what is the outlook on Berg Paint? Okay, forgot to check one more thing on I'll just switch it to 15 minute. On 15 minute, okay, fine. Okay, 2% spread. Okay, so what is the 1.7 and so 1%. So this level is kind of a swing high, swing low, but if I mark this level, every level has to get respected. So let me see like how the market opens tomorrow, so I'll plan it according to that. So now my point of view is like, if it opens in between these range, right, inside this, then I'm expecting a long position. So if it breaks this point, I'll be looking for a short position. So all depends on how the market opens and how the market reacts on tomorrow morning. But definitely I'm kind of so bullish on this particular stock. So the next one would be Berg Paint. So let me switch it to 5 minute daily time frame. Just zooming this out. So in daily time frame, what is this pattern? This pattern is kind of a U shape. It is making the same wave. Every time it is making a wave, it is making a downward. Again making a wave at this point, it is making a wave. But this time it has broken this level. So I'll take the day side. I'll take look for a target. So 98. So this level. Once it breaches this point, now the next level rejection, because it's based on this. Okay, now I'll mark my day slow, and that will be pretty much, that will be for right now. If it breaks this level, this is the level which is it's gonna retest again. 15 minute, 1 hour, 1 hour it is on a bullish move. Same pattern, just waiting for the volume to kick in. Okay, nice. Now this is a zone. So this is a zone where the most number of volume is coming in. So let's see if it is a zone. Yes, it's a zone. See, most of the volume is coming in between these prices. So I would avoid it until it gives me a clear breakout. So that one I'm going to avoid. But my view is correct. If it breaks the blue line, I'm going to make a short position. If it breaks the high point, I'll go for a long. Let me look at this spread. Okay, 0.86. It's fine. 1%, 1.91. Perfect. Good for a particular intraday. So that will be it on Berg Paint. Berg Paint is still above the 100 EMA, so still I'm bullish on it. So the next one is Hindustan Petroleum. Reset the chart. Mark the day's high. Mark this level. Marking this level as well. So day side, day slow, and nearby price. This will be acting as a swing low, but I'll show it on different time frame. The first will be the day side and day slow. Okay. So after marking that, now I have to look for a target. So let me zoom this out. So now I have to look for a target. So this is the point where I am going to find my targets. So this point, see, around this point it is getting rejected. So once it breaches this point, what will be the next level it got rejected? This point. Okay. So these are based on previous data. See, 2, 3, 4 times it got rejected. For this one, 1, 2, 3. So that is, everything is approximate. Okay, you have to just figure it out. Like once you come to a different time frame, you have to figure this out. So target has been set. So for the targets, let me see that how far it is. 1.4% and 3.69. Great. So let me switch it to 1 hour time frame to set the charts again. So the level which I was talking is this level. So approximately this point. So it kind of made a cup and handle formation. It gave a breakout. So it may retest this level tomorrow and it is going to shoot up again. So that is what I'm thinking. So anyway, let's see what happens on tomorrow anyway. So this will be the swing highs and swing low part. And this one also will consider 269.5 to 15 minute. So this is the nearest swing low. So I had a rejection at this point. So tomorrow still I am bullish on these stocks. Nothing else. Just having a bullish outlook. If it breaks the level, this point level, then only I'm gonna make a trade. So these are just for like it's how the pre-open market and how the opening market stays. So 1.3, 2 point, and 4 point. Okay, fine. So today the stock has given like a 3% hype, right? This is the 5 minute as well. Still the stock is on ascending. Still see. On 5 minute time frame, you can connect these. Still the stock is on ascending. See. So the stock is on ascending. Tomorrow I'm looking for a bullish outlook. Still the stock is above the 100 EMA line, so it's absolutely bullish on a daily time frame. See, this is super bullish. Now the next stock is Jubilant Food. Same thing goes on this. Mark the day high, mark the day low. So this is the first level of resistance and support. Next level would be approximately at this point. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times it got rejected, and that is a 51.5%, something around that. Let's see how much. See, 1.5. So once it breaches that point, this will be the next level. Okay, nice. What is the spread between days high and days low? 3.6%. So it has to gap down something around 3%. So I don't think so it's going to gap down that much. But if it gaps down, I consider this level as a major level, because 1, 2, 3, 4, approximately 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, get 10. So great. 10, 11 times it got rejected. So this level is also crucial, 68 to 40 level. Then okay, this level is also crucial level, 3004. Switch it to 1 hour. 3004, still see great level. Mark that down. So this closing price, it's a swing low and it is an important level. It is getting rejected. So okay, let's see tomorrow what happens. So that will be the setup for tomorrow. So all depends how the market reacts. So according to the market, I'll react it. These are just like support and resistance level, but there are a lot of patterns going in between. So it's fine. Let's see tomorrow anyway. UPL, it's having a bullish outlook. Daily time frame. So high level. See how many times it is getting rejected. So it is a great level. That's why when it has retested after the second wave, it is resisting it. But this is a kind of confusing one. But for the targets, still this is fine approximately that. Then anyway, I'll be reviewing these levels like before I make my trades and all. So it is fine. So these are like 4 important levels because every time it is getting rejected from this way, I'm considering it. So the next level of support I have to mark it from here. Based on 18th May high, and this is a nearby levels of rejection, right? So how far it is from the day's high? 2.47, so it has to gap down. Switching my time frame to 15-minute directly. Okay, fine. Now I'll mark my level of swing highs and swing lows. This is a mid level. I'm expecting where it can have a rejection point. Still the market is on an uptrend, super bullish. Let's see what is the EMA line. It is respecting the another moving average as well. So fine. So these are the stocks which I'm having an outlook for tomorrow's long position, and my targets are something 91, 0.91, 0.5, another 0.5, and 1%. So this will be my every levels. Once the market moves, I'll take a look onto this, how the market is moving. If it is having a if it is breaking and sustaining above these levels, I'll just ride the trend. Otherwise, I look for a profit. My first level of profit will be always based on this, something around 1%. See, but it all depends how far and how good the momentum is picking up tomorrow. So that is for UBL. So I'll show you one short build up stock. So this particular stock was kind of a bullish. It was bullish. It's not kind of a bullish. It was a bullish trend. Then it has given a breakout with a huge candle compared to this. It is had made a same size of this candle something around May 7th of May. So around 8%. See, around 8%. So it is the same thing. So I tried to bring the market down. It went up a little bit. It just made a kind of a flag. It couldn't break this level of 1800. Made a low. Opening price and closing price of market was pretty much same. So having a short build up tomorrow, expecting the market to fall back. So short build up, marking this level 1, 2, 3, 3 touches. My first level of rejection would be something around this point. And this one will be something around 1% or 1.6. Nice. So my next level target would be this one, 2 touches. So that's it. And the mid levels would be this one, right? 1, 2, approximately 3. Okay, I'll keep it this. So approximately this point. Okay, approximately this point. Okay. Switch my time frame to 1 hour. Okay, it was definitely an ascending pattern. It has given a breakout to the seller side. Fine, fine. Nice. Okay. I'm switching my time frame to 15 and on daily time frame It is on a bullish outlook, but still it is having a chance to come down. Okay, 15 minutes. Setting the charts again. Oh, the stock has given a momentum on morning itself, so it is a huge momentum. So try to make a U shape, but couldn't break the level of swing high. So this is the level I would be considering for tomorrow as well. And definitely when it breaks the blue line of support only I'm going to make the trade, because until that point it doesn't make any sense. So it all depends on tomorrow's market, how it is reacting. So if it is reacting good, then I'll take a look onto that. So my seller side probably 1.69, but this level seemed to be a good one. Why? Over here, see, just extended for better understanding. See, around this point the price is getting rejected, so I'll take the black lines which I'm drawing. It is kind of a caution thing, okay, because I'll have an eye on the stock, like whether it is moving great. If it is moving great, I'll just keep it as it is and I'll look for the trades. But if the stock is having any kind of rejection at that point, I just close it. I'll just book my profits. So it is the same pattern which was happening today. It was coming down, then moving up. Flag pattern is moving up. So kind of an ascending pattern, but it's having a short build up. So anyway, let's see what happens on this. I'll keep this as a zone as well. This point as a zone point. So these are zone points. So this is a trade on RP. On Bharati Airtel. So Bharati Airtel on daily time frame, it is trading below the EMA line. So as you can see that it has rejected from this point and stay trading just below that. So it is easy to draw it. As I said before, just take the day slow, taking the day's high as the resistance level, and once it breaches this point, this would be my first level of target. Why? 1, 2, the body of it, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, many times, more than 10 times it is getting rejected. So that will be one level. So once it breaches this point, this will be my next target. Approximately on this point. 1, 2, 3. See, but then everything is going in between and everything is below, right? So once it breaches that point also, this will be my next target, approximately this point. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is for the short build up of tomorrow. I'll just switching my time frame directly to 15 minutes because I already got the best levels. Now this is a descending triangle. Taking those into consideration, I'm just marking this. See, so it is downtrend. Clearly states that it is a downtrend. Now just zooming in. So I'm just gonna find the swing lows and swing highs. So this is a zone. So for tomorrow, this is a zone. This level is a zone, and this is a level of support as well. Just marking these. So if it just in case if it breaks up, okay, and if it breaks down, I'll just look for a short position. So let's see how far it is from the zone. It is 1%, and my targets. So 6.4. Again 6.4. 1.84. Okay, fine. So I'll take these things into considerations anyway. So that will be it on Bharati Airtel. Now I'm going to draw the ITZ, taking the daily time frame, resetting the charts. So I can see that tomorrow there's two possible things. Either it's going to reverse back up or it is going to break this 100 EMA. Because definitely the 100 EMA is going to act as a level of support as well. So still I'm taking this as a day slow, marking my level of support. Okay, once I'm marking the level of support, I'm just dragging it little bit down because it is having the most number of touches instead of the day slope. So I'll take that Then this will be my first level of targets. So far is this target level 0.5%. Okay, so market is kind of choppy. This will be my first level of target, and this will be my second level of target. Why? Because it is getting rejected at this point. These levels also getting rejected a bit up over here. So over here is the maximum number of touches I'm getting for 204.90. So once it breaches, so 1%, so that is it. And if it breaks again, then I'll consider this level. I'm switching my time frame to 15 minutes just to find a swing highs. So swing highs are easy to find it. This is the swing high, because see, multiple number of times it got rejected. Now I'm just taking this level as the nearest swing price. Now how far it is from this point to this point, 0.2%. Okay, fine. Even if it is breaking the day, so I'll keep an eye on that. If it is having a good volume breakout, then I'll consider that. So this will be an observation tomorrow as well. So either it's gonna retest and it's gonna shoot back. So that is what I'm gonna expect tomorrow. Next one is Tata Steel daily time frame. This is the charts. So Tata Steel is having a short build up, but looking into these candles, there's nothing much to do. That is the thing. So basically, I'm just gonna avoid it. So I'm gonna avoid the Tata Steel. So I'll keep the levels, but basically nothing much to do. This is just mark the levels out. So still I'll mark it. So there's no momentum on past 2-3 days. So level of support. This is a day's high. It breaks this level. This will be the target level. If it breaks that level, this will be the target level. If it breaks the to the side short side, this will be the target level. This will be the swing low. 15-minute. See, every time I'm saying it, it is having respectively, it is coming down. Now, okay, fine. Okay, I'm just not gonna force it and just let it be like this. In between, these levels are getting rejected. The swing lows. So let's see what happens. What is the target level once it, even if it breaks? So 2%. So consider the mid levels as well. Over here it is getting rejected. These points are getting rejected. So maximum number of touches. So I'll take this. So that will be it. On marking the levels, I will be posting the same levels. Based on these levels only, I'm gonna trade it for tomorrow. So yeah, then trading methods are totally different. So these are just the zones. So all depends upon how the candle combination, rest of the confluences has to be taken. So that will be it. Thank you so much, and do subscribe our channel and follow pages for more videos like this. So thank you. See you next video.